Alright, I'm trying out a Goodra team here with an Empoleon lead and a Galvantula in the swap. I actually queued into Open Ultra this first game. I didn't mean to. They say swap a Cresselia. I have the Galvantula in there. Throw those lunges. They throw the Moonblast. I don't shield it. They actually get the debuff, which isn't great. But we'll throw another lunge here. Interesting that they shield. They throw on a Moonblast and get a shield out of me. I match. They're not going to win this, so they should just let it go. They do. Trying to get to a move before I die from Incinerates. I'm able to. I'll throw the lunge just to debuff it. They shield it up. And it's a Registeel in the back, which is interesting. I'll chip it down with this Hydro Cannon. I realize that Empoleon's probably my best bet against the Talonflame, and I try to catch what would be a Focus Blast on the Goodra, but it's a Flash Cannon. That's fine. Don't really need the Goodra here. Just kind of chipping it down with whatever I can get. Throw some Muddy Waters. That does not a lot of damage. I don't want them to farm me down, so I have to get her out of the way. I have a shield left to take out this Talonflame, and they get 2 Incinerates in, so they have enough energy. I'll let this one go. It doesn't do as much damage since it's not boosted. This next one will be boosted, so I shield that one. I should be right at a Hydro Cannon here, and it goes through a waterfall, but that's okay. We got to the Hydro Cannon, and that is a good game. So even though I messed up and went into Open Ultra, I still managed to get a win there. Second game with that Empoleon, we lead into an A9. That's fine. We're actually back in Premier now. They swap into a Driftblim, and I throw the Discharge. Should get a shield out of it. At this point, I know that they're baiting me, but you never know. I shield. It's an Icy Wind. I should have not shielded, but it is what it is. I played this whole game terribly, actually. This is a Shadow Ball. I'm going to just get wrecked there. But I get to the second Discharge just in time. I'll get a second shield. I don't really want to go back in with Empoleon. So I go with Goodra. Try to farm out some energy. I don't want to be debuffed with my Empoleon, but I'm not able to farm down before they get to another Icy Wind because of the debuff, so that's just not great situation here. Hot swap back into Empoleon and see what they have in the back, and it's a Kingdra. This just isn't great. Empoleon's good, but he's not good enough to clear out a Kingdra and a A9 on his own, so we'll try to do what we can here. This is kind of where I wish I had the Sludge Wave on Goodra, because if I had Sludge Wave, I'd be able to at least hit that A9 for super effective damage, but I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to get farmed down here, but I think the Goodra can farm down the Kingdra. And I do throw a Power Whip. I don't know that 2 Power Whips is enough. It does a decent chunk, but I'm not able to get to the second Power Whip before they KO. So I didn't like that Galvantula team, so I scrapped it, and I went into a clean set with Goodra lead, Talon and Empoleon in the back. And this first game, they lead Swampert, which is perfect. I'm going to just charge up a bunch of energy, let them throw whatever they have at me. It's an Earthquake, which does a lot of damage, but that's okay. Bait with the Muddy Water, probably get a shield out of it since they're staying in this, so that's fine. I got the debuff, so I'm going to let the Hydro Cannon go. Doesn't kill me. I get to the Power Whip. They do a fantastic job at catching in a Scavalier, but I have Talonflame, so this is just going to destroy it. Not going to shield anything from it. I don't care. It's an aerial ace, and I still don't care. Throw the Flame Charge blind. It's fine. It's a Swampert. Start ramping up. I still have both my shields. And Talon and the 2 shield is a deadly weapon in Ultra League. So what do they have in the back? It is a Galvantula. They sneak in a Volt Switch, but that's okay. This is their game over. I'm into that Flame Charge. And it goes through. That's a good game. First game was a good one. Game 2, Galvantula. So My Goodra has good enough IVs to win this, so I'm staying in. I count the 3-volt switches and throw to get CMP. They win. That's okay. Muddy Water. These Dragon Breaths will add up even though I keep getting debuffed by the lunges. Throw just before they get to the lunge so I can get a little bit in before I get debuffed again. And that's fine. This won't kill. And I Dragon Breath down. I'm going to save a Muddy Water there and go into Empoleon. Chip it down with the Hydro Cannon. Sneak in some waterfalls. Interesting they're running Dark Pulse. Most people run Foul Play with it. But that's okay. They shield. Okay. Oh, it's their own Talonflame. Which is interesting. So I throw the Muddy Water from the Goodra. Get some damage out of it. Go to my own Talonflame. I'm up a shield. So they're going to flame charge me. I call their bait. Yep, and that's pretty much game right there. As long as I call the bait successfully, this is easy. Since I have the shield advantage, they have to shield. I win to the second flame charge there. And they quit. So that's a nice win. Game 3. Goodra into Umbreon. Not the best situation, but I'm going to stay in. I know that Dark Double Fairy is a common team in Premier, so I'm staying here. They go into an A9. So now I'm really thinking that it's a Double Fairy comp. I'll go Talonflame. Even though it's a Powder Snow version, they're going to do some neutral damage with those Weather Balls, and they get to it pretty quick. So I get to the second one just as I get to my Flame Charge, which isn't great. And they sneak in one right there. That's perfect mechanics. They let it go, which really makes me think that they have that second fairy in the back. I'm going to save my shields for my Empoleon here, and I'll see what I can chip off with this Flame Charge. They actually shield, so now they beat me to the move. Again, I'm just going to let it go. Bring in the Goodra. And it's a Clefable. Called that Double Fairy lead, or excuse me, Double Fairy comp in the back. Just Hydro Cannon this thing down. That Umbreon has some energy, so I'm going to save my shield for it. And the Moonblast kind of hurt more than I thought it would. But I get to the Hydro Cannon here. They're going to shield. And let's see if I can get to another one. So I sneak in that Waterfall, which is awesome. Because that means I get to my Hydro Cannon there. And that is good game. So, called the Double Fairy team. That was good on my part to stay in on that. Gigalith. Okay, this is a spicy team. So Goodra obviously has good matches with its coverage here. Muddy Water and Power Rip do super effective damage against the Rock type. I get the debuff from the Muddy Water. I'm not going to shield this. It's probably a Rock Slide. I think that's what Gigalith knows. They go Machamp. Trying to get to a Power Whip before they get to a Crash Drop. I can't, so I'll just let it go. And I'll go Talonflame. 2 shields there here. They're probably baiting me with Cross Chop, and honestly, I could have not shielded, but I'm feeling like I just need to shield just in case. I don't want to be dumb and get stuck in the Machamp against Napoleon situation there. So I double shield. I throw. They let it go. And it's Gigalith. Oh, and it's an Empoleon. Okay. I mean, Shadow Executor. So, this is a strange team. They are running some serious spice. Shadow Executor has the grass moves that do, and they have to go back to back on my Empoleon before I get to another Drill Peck. And I'm hoping I can farm down. They get to the Seed Bomb, but they don't kill me, so I'm able to get to the Flame Charge, which should KO their Gigalith, and it's a GG, even though that was one of the weirdest teams I've ever seen. Game 5 here, I'm 4-0 going into this game, and it's a Dragon Breath Charizard, and there's some weird lag going on there, and I don't really know what happened. I'm supposed to get to the move at the same time and lose CMP to them, but clearly that didn't work. I throw the Muddy Water. I don't really like this matchup. I don't like this matchup either. I didn't want to go into my Talonflame, but this is what the situation called for. I'm going to let this go. It's probably an Earthquake, but fine. That way I can at least charge up some more energy, but they get to a Hydro Cannon right away, which is wild. Energy generation on Swampert never makes sense to me. They're going to bring that Charizard back in. See if I can... And it's a Napoleon, and that's pretty much good game. I can't win this one shield unless they are shield the first. Yeah, they don't shield the first one, which is the correct play on their end. And they got to another Hydro Cannon. So yeah, definitely a good game. But I got a 4-1 set out of that. So that was a pretty fun team comp with the Goodra lead. Boosted me up a few points with that 4-1. So if you liked me commenting on my battles, that was some feedback I heard from some of my friends and viewers. I'll keep doing these voiceovers, and hopefully you learn a little bit more. Let me know in the comments what more you want to learn or see from my videos. So thanks for watching.